Last week, we showed how Merai's breakdown under the watchful eye of Brahm from East Coast Scratch and Dent began with her being stripped. This week, our dream gets interrupted by reality.
Looks very bad when we lift everything up.
We also see just how dangerous an angle grinder can be, and Meraai meets Brahm to discuss how we should move ahead with planning. Meraai has been stripped, laid bare for all to see. What was beneath her skin is now exposed. It also reveals her weak points, and they are weaker than we thought.
Looks very bad when we lift everything up. We're going to replace everything inside. We're going to cut it out and put a new flooring for you.
So it's easier to take this out than do it all patched up. Would it not?
Yes. I don't want to patch up in the future. I don't want you to have any problems. So rather let's do it from the start. We do it the right way.
Only thing that concerns me about removing the floor is costs. Everything that happens here, it's all going to add up. But it must be done properly. We can't cut corners and regret it later. At the moment, what Brahm is doing is busy creating basically an empty canvas, which we're going to create something on. And that canvas has to be in very good nick before we start creating. Hendrik is the man who will be putting his shoulder to the grindstone.
What's done here, it's been me,
Yeah.
and it's been me all along up to now. But yet there's much more to learn. Being a part of the bus and doing the actual work, it's a big learning curve. I need you to go to the back bumper of this bus, okay? Take it off nicely. As you've seen, I've already taken off the front one.
It's such a pity that I did not meet Hendrik at the beginning of the COVID-19 lockdown. Things might have turned out a little bit differently for me.
Never have your power on while changing a disc. It can really cut off a hand.
I agree. The grinder he holds sends a shudder through me. That white wood that you see over my shoulder has got a bit of rot in it. We're at the coast and this does happen. So during lockdown, I think it was on the 24th of April, I decided to cut it out. So I went and I got my trusty angle grinder. I removed this blade and I put on this little baby. Then, in my wisdom, I removed this. Yep, I removed the safety. To this day, I cannot remember exactly what happened. All I do remember is looking down and two of my fingers were hanging by tendons. If you look at this, you wouldn't say it was in pieces a few months ago. But oh man, traumatic. Really, really, really traumatic. While I have been crying over spilt milk, Hendrik has been wielding that grinder like a pro. Merai's steel floor is completely removed. Hendrik is now on a roll. He turns his attention to what eventually will be the large window to our bedroom. One of the big criteria for both Meraai and myself with this motorhome is going to be light and space and airiness. And just by removing that back panel, you can already see the difference it's made. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. East Coast Scratch and Dent has a team of professionals who will be helping us get Meraai to motorhome status. Meet Bongani. How long have you been doing this for?
It's quite a long time, maybe almost 20 years now. And I'd like the kids to learn this job. They must learn the trades so that they can open their own shops, employ another people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, to get more jobs in South Africa.
Absolutely. I miss my soulmate Meraai terribly during the week. The commuting lifestyle between Durban and Leisure Bay has become our norm. Our dream called Meraai will change all that. Meraai has not yet met Brahm and she needs to put a schedule in place so we have a timeline to work to.
My voorstel is kom ons kry die bus eers reg. Dat ons die bus se bak reg kry. Dan gaan ons drie sit. 'n Stukkie vleisbraai so, dan gaan ons binne in die bus sit met campingstoele. Elkeen gee sy inset, hè?
Ja.
En dan van daar af dan bou ons die projek.
Meraai will need a massive amount of bodywork done. In order for that to happen, a person with a busload of experience is needed.
Mostly specialise in fiberglass conversions, changes, build-ups, whatever's got to be done on fiberglass.
How do you think fiberglass can actually help our cause here?
It's going to help a lot with the various different fittings that you're going to require that are in the bus, and obviously with the side panels and the roofing, etc.
Now this bus, I mean, it's pretty staunch at the moment. Is fiberglass going to be as strong? Keeping in mind, I'm probably going to go and do some, go on some of South Africa's not worst, but pretty bad roads.
Yes, it will be, and the way we build it will be extremely strong.
Next week, Hendrik carries on with his grinder rampage, and a potentially serious discovery is made regarding Meraai's heart, her engine. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We are also on Twitter. You will find us under A Dream Called Meraai. Until next time, keep safe and keep your dreams alive.